Yeah, I'm gonna get the wide angle lens like I was telling you, but I won't be able to go take a piss anymore because you'll be able to see. And I won't be able to pick my nose because you'll be able to see. So that's the problem you have with the wide angle lens. But it's going to be interesting, huh? I got to make sure. I want to get it, but I also want to be able to return it if I don't like it. So I've got to make sure that when I order it from GoPro, I have that option. The warranty on it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I can say it's fucked up or something. But I do want to get it, and I do want to see it, but I think it distorts the actual video and makes it look like you're in a bottle or something, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, we'll have to see it. It's certainly a wide angle. It'll certainly catch more view of the stuff in front of you, but you know, will the stabilization be there? Will the video quality be, when you're traveling at higher speeds through a very detailed area, will it be okay? Oh, by the way, some of my videos were hazy. That's not the GoPro camera. When I download the video, performance video to my phone, it's perfect. It's the upload process to YouTube where it becomes hazy. So we're going to shut our light off to conserve our battery. Boom. It used to be able to shut off from here, but it's one of the things that broke. They have issues with it. You know, you used to be able to shut it off, turn it on and shut it off, but it got stuck on, and you don't want it on. You need sometimes you need all of the juice in your battery to do the trip. You don't want to waste it on a fucking light. Hello. Does that make sense, guys? So I put a switch on it, or a plug, shall you say. I put a plug on this one. Now, I haven't had the issue with the other bike. I haven't had to turn the lights on the other bike yet. Oh, I guess I hit that rock. I haven't had to turn the lights on the other bike. As a matter of fact, I'm hesitant to, because I don't want them to get stuck on. No, it doesn't happen right away. You know what I'm saying? You can turn them on and off. But I do need to turn it on and see if it works after that fall that I had. You know, I'm very lucky that more shit didn't go down on that fall. You know, I could have got a bent fork, all kinds of shit. I've got the fat tire bike out this morning. I lost one of my little rubber cell phone holder on this Ram mount, one of those little rubber, whatever you want to call it. I've got 3 of these cell phone mounts, so I'll just cop one from the Jeep and move it to this one. When I drive the Jeep, I'll put it back in the Jeep. Hopefully I remember. quite a few more people out. 4:45 in the morning now. Yeah, we're gonna. I was thinking I might go to. I might go to Big Bear, California, and ride over there. Gotta make sure I'm up on the California gun laws and etc. You know what I'm saying? What a fucked up state, California, man. Jesus Christ. I used to live there years ago. Taxes on everything. Beep beep. Thank you. Thank you. It is truly a fucked up state, but Big Bear, the lake up there is full, so it should be kind of fun. There's a beautiful trail that goes around that lake, around that area. I wouldn't mind going to do that, little son of a gun. It's cool up there, it's nice. Been there a long time ago. I'm sure it's way more developed now than it used to be back in the day. I haven't been up there for a very, very long time. But I know there's some biking over there, bike trails. Be interesting. I'll have to check to see if there's any. I might take the Jeep. If there's any charging stations in Big Bear. You have to be very careful. If you've got these charge point things and stuff like that, those are fucked up, man. They take way too long. You don't know what's there. Unless it says Tesla supercharger, you really don't know what the fuck you're getting over there. So until you, I mean, look at what, if I would have, my plan was to take my car to Ely, to Wells, Nevada, Jackpot, Twin Falls. But you can't take that route. The chargers are very, very poor. You can park all night to get a charge. 8 hours. I asked a service guy at this gas station, have you ever seen a Tesla out there being charged? He's there, yep. Sometimes they're there all night. This is what he told me. It's one of the slow chargers. Now, that would be a pain in the balls, brother. Having to stay in that area for 8-10 hours to get a fucking charge on a charge point. That charges you too much for the electricity anyway. It's like twice the cost of a Tesla supercharger. Man, that would be very sad. But anyways, I'm glad I took my Jeep on that ride. And if you were to go to Big Bear, I think you pretty much have to take your Jeep. Unless they say there's a Tesla supercharger in Big Bear. And then I want to see the picture of it. Usually have a picture showing it, you know what I'm saying? I got to be honest with you, I was also thinking about doing the Idaho, but I don't think I would do the trailer. You know, when you back, when I went on this last trip, when I went to a supercharger, I had to back up my car very, very carefully because I didn't really have that. I have to get it almost right perfect for the cable to reach. You have to get out of the car, look, get back in the car, back up a little bit more. I mean, if you have somebody spotting you, maybe. But, you know, you don't want your bike to get hit by the sign that says Tesla supercharger cars or whatever. So it took a little time to do that. Not a deal breaker, I'm just saying. But oh my God, I think it was glass. You know, I was thinking about doing the ride to Idaho, to Palisades again, right? And I was like, man, do you want to fucking do that fucker again? You know, with all the charging stops. You know, I had and then the expensive charger in Salt Lake City. You know, there was a charger there that cost quite a bit, like twice, because it's a popular charging station and it's the only one available. So, and you have to unhitch your trailer to use it. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know if I feel like unhitching my fucking trailer again and doing all that shit again. I had to unhitch it in Idaho Falls. Fuck, I almost jackknifed the trailer in Nephi. I had a problem. I almost had I turned into, they had pull-up charging stations, and I pulled up in it, but I needed to start cutting the tires right away, turn, so I don't jackknife the trailer. And I just about jackknifed it. I had just enough room to turn out of there. You know, the thing is, do you want to do that again? Do you want to, you know, most of the places you don't have to unhitch the trailer. But there's also another place where you know, in Cedar City, I have to drive on gravel. You know, you're worried about getting a flat tire there, but it's better than unhitching the fucking trailer. That takes time and it's a pain in the ass. So, anyways, I don't know, man. And if you go to Palisades, you got to take the dirt bike. I would take the 2 mountain bikes and the dirt bike there. Anyways, you get what I'm saying, guys. I don't know if you want to do that on a trip, man. You know, having to unhitch the trailer, you know, going up, duck crossing. I'm a duck-friendly person. But anyways, you know, it was a grind. You know, not only that, when I went to Idaho, I had to stop in Cedar City for a charge, or Mesquite, Cedar City, Beaver, Nephi, Salt Lake, Tremonton, Pocatello, Idaho Falls. I had to stop at 8 places to get a charge. You know, it was interesting on that first trip, but now when I stop and think about doing that trip again, it's like, do you want to fucking stop at all those spots? Now, you know, when you stop at Pocatello and get a charge, in Idaho Falls and get a charge, yes, they're very close. They're like 50 miles apart or something, and you can go farther. But you still have to get that charge because you're going to be going out. You need to have almost a full charge. You're going to be going out to the Palisades, camping for days, and then you're going to have to be able to make it back to Idaho Falls. Does that make sense, guys? So, you know, you do think about it, and there's a lot of hassle involved there, guys. I'm going to be straight up with you. It's a hassle to drive cross country. Now, keep in mind, I'm towing a car, okay? I mean, towing a trailer. I have a dirt bike with me. I've got fucking 2 mountain bikes with me. You know, I'm not just hauling my ass with a little backpack and a pair of fucking hiking shoes and a drinking bottle of water and a small suitcase full of change clothes. You follow me? It's a lot easier if you're just hauling your ass cross country versus taking your dirt bikes and your fucking mountain bikes and stuff. I know what you're saying. You're saying, well, leave that shit home. Well, I'm not going to go without my toys, guys. Do you understand? Uh-oh, sunrise. But in any case, you're going to take your toys. I mean, if you make that trip and just haul your ass, you need to get a life. I'm telling you that straight up. Renting shit doesn't count. You got to have your own stuff. Does that make sense, guys? No cars. I think that's free charging over there. But it takes, look, you see how you got cars over there parked? Getting a free charge at the DMV. But you certainly, it's just like charging, it's just like plugging into a standard outlet, I think, or something like that. You get so insignificant charge that it's almost, you know, it's almost ludicrous. But people park their car there all fucking night through the day getting a charge. Anyways, yeah, I don't know if I would do that trip, to be honest with you. I suppose I will, but with the car again, but it's a tough little nut to crack, man. I think the car, I think the car is going to be pretty much relegated to, for the most part, you're pretty much going to be doing just mountain biking with the mountain bike rack. Now, this last trip I went on, it was a piece of cake. You know what I'm saying? I did 4 superchargers, 2 on the way up and the same 2 on the way back. I fired up my generators. Now, I didn't have to fire my generators up, but it would have been too close. I would have had 7-8% left in my car. That's too close. If you've got a shot to put in some charge, do it. You know what I'm saying? And I did. So, that's why I bought the generators, so you can go, you made your car into a versatile piece of equipment. You can go where no car has gone before. Electric. With the gear that I have on the back, gentlemen, I'm not just hauling my ass and a cup of coffee. Does that make sense, guys? I think we're gonna go through this neighborhood instead of the street. Keep it nice and safe instead of a busy streets. Even though it's, look at these cracks in the sidewalk. Shit, they're huge. They're like fucking 4 inches. Wow, how could it separate that much? They're like 4 inches big. Come on, man. Bugle boy. Is this the one I want? I think there's another one. Yeah, there is. I'm gonna drive through this friendly little neighborhood. This used to be one of my running circuits here. Yeah, we had a runner today this morning who had a brace on her knee. You know, like I wear. And she's out running. This is the one we want, Reebok. I don't know about that one, guys. But got to put a brace on your knee to run, you better start looking for something else to do. Because sooner eventually, and sooner than later, you won't be able to run anymore. You better learn how to box, like me. Do boxing and Muay Thai. We're gonna get back in the saddle and start training for our next ride. If you train hard, the ride is easy, even if you fall. Does that make sense, guys? Now see, I love this fucking driveway right here. Check this out. I love that fucking driveway. Shit, you can fit that one house there. You can fit. He's got a huge driveway. There's quite a few trucks there too. Quite a few vehicles. A suspicious amount of vehicles there. Anyways, our ride is almost over, gentlemen. It was a very beautiful ride this morning. It's still nice out here. You could still ride if you wanted to, but I've had my fill. I've got my fill this morning. Oh man. I guess we'll go home and eat breakfast and read the news again. Nobody coming, just take it easy. Oh, I'll have to take the dogs for a walk this morning too. They'll expect it. You can't take them very far. Looks like the guy that was living in his car right here, sleeping right here, finally got the boot. He was parked on my street for a while, a few times too. Boy, that's got to be tough to. Let's see, what's this guy doing? That too could be a